This was fun.
We just got wrecked.
Hello humans, it's just Martine, and as you saw from that first clip, it's Hell Week. For context, Hell Week in theater means the week leading up to shows. Like, shows start by the end of this week. So we have 3 more rehearsals until opening night. And it started by me getting caught in the rain yesterday, which was literally my least favorite thing ever. Anyway, if you didn't catch my last video about the show, I highly recommend you check that out so you know what all I'm talking about. It's 5:30 p.m. on a Monday evening, and tonight our rehearsal starts at 7, and we're also taking marquee photos during it. So I made my typical schedule for everybody involved in the show to know what they're supposed to be doing once we get into the theater to help us get started like around or at the right time. So I made this whole list. Today, the columns are producer, that's me, director, tech, pit, and cast. All as well, covers everything from setup to warm up and the marquee photos, microphone checks, and all those things. So I'm hoping my plan works out like it has the past few nights. We'll see what all happens. Listen, last night's rehearsal went pretty well. It had some interesting moments, but for the first time, we actually made it through an entire run of the show, which was a smashing success, all things considered. I stayed backstage yesterday, which was an interesting experience, and I think I'm probably going to do the same tonight, but we'll have to see. I just feel like it's helpful for me to be back there to help the actors if they need anything specific, and also tech if they happen to need anything or have questions clarified. And there was already a situation last night where there were like 5 people talking on the comms at once. So sometimes it's just easier to be around people and talk to them. Tonight, one of our leads is going to be missing, but I'm not going to play him. I'm probably going to end up saying his lines, but somebody else is going to end up singing the part, which I'm grateful for because I don't know his part as well. And also I don't feel like it, frankly. But this is our second to last rehearsal. Can you believe it? Second to last rehearsal. Oh my goodness. I was checking in on a ton of stuff today, including the playbills. We sent the playbills to go get printed. I'm probably going to be the one to pick them up tomorrow, depending on what time they're ready at the copy center on campus. I love our copy center on campus. They're always very helpful and like quick, and they do a great job. It's also been exciting because the poster is up around campus. So seeing it has been fun. And then I was talking to the people in student government because I know the president of student government. We've worked together before. So I've been texting all of them about like helping me get people to come see the show and spreading the word and spreading the advertisement, and so that's fun, especially because we can only have current students, staff, faculty, and then the parents of those involved in the show to come and see the show because of the pandemic. So I'm worried about our numbers being pretty low. So I'm trying to use all my social capital to go get the people to join. I also know that a lot of the RAs are bringing their residents for events, which is super helpful and fun, and I'm glad I have an in. So tonight, it's gonna be good. We have a bit more time in this space than last night, and we also don't have to take marquee photos. So getting in there, getting ready should be like really tame in comparison. I didn't even drop a schedule. Like, I might when we get there if people are freaking out, but yeah, all in all, not bad. But I guess I'll show you what I keep in my backpack for rehearsal. I use a separate backpack for rehearsals so that I don't have to unpack my bag. Although my vocal score is in my regular backpack right now because today some of the people from the show asked if I was available to go over some vocal parts with them. So I did that. So I printed the score and I have it in this random binder I got at a choir event in high school. And then I also bring my copy of the script, especially if I'm going to have to read lines for somebody tonight, but specifically because I like following along as we go so that when I get the inevitable question through comms of what's supposed to be happening right now, I actually have an answer. Then I also have this folder, which carries a variety of things like a scene list or like our excusal form, some extra paper, information about the Secret Santa situation and all that. So I definitely make sure to bring that. And then I always bring my computer to take notes or if I need to do anything. I have my phone to take attendance on. I've got comfy shoes. And one of the most important parts for me is that I take extra salt tablets for my dysautonomia before I leave for rehearsal so that it's like easier to ensure that I'll be able to be on my feet for the whole time and able to do all the things that I need to do. So I'm gonna do that tonight, in which our director won't be here again and Doll is crazy. It's rapidly approaching midnight and I'm finally headed back to my dorm because I walked somebody to their car so they could get there safe, and then we ended up having like a 40-minute conversation. I don't know how that always happens to me, but it does. I'm very tired. I'm going to have a snack and read until I pass the heck out. I think rehearsal tonight went really well. We had a couple curveballs and challenges thrown at us, but it was definitely interesting. I got to make the important decisions, like which taser sound we wanted to go with and which scenes we wanted sound effects during, and whether or not we had a graduation robe. All those fun things that a person running a show does that you don't think about until you're asked to make a decision about it. Yup. Don't you cry no. It's 10:48 and I'm headed out. First, I'm going to stop at a place on campus that sells food in order to try and obtain a gift for somebody whose Secret Santa person can't be there tomorrow. It's now just past 7 p.m. and we're out in the lobby doing lobby things. Michaela's on lobby staff tonight. Boop, boop. So she's fancy with her headset so she can talk to me if she needs anything, because I'm probably going to be backstage for most of the show.
Yeah, probably, especially because it's opening night.
And especially because it's raining outside, so I can't like easily get between the two without like walking through the audience, which doesn't sound great.
But I can hold it down.
You can hold it down. And we've been saying all night, this is why mitosis is handy. So... It's past midnight, which means it's no longer opening night because it's day 2 of the show. It went pretty well. All our shows tend to have small crowds, but especially because of COVID, only certain people are allowed to attend. But I was worried nobody was going to attend. So the fact that people attended, and not only did they attend, but they really had a fun time, was really happy for me to hear. And people saying like, oh, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna bring my friends and stuff. That's always fun. And then it was the first night of the Secret Santa thing for the show. Since we're doing Bubble Boy, there's a tradition in my community theater group back home where when we do Secret Santa, it's like name something that's relevant to the show. So I named them Bubble Buddies. And I'm gonna show you what my Bubble Buddy got me tonight. So one, on like anything else you want your Bubble Buddy to know, I wrote like, I really love meaningful notes and stuff. And this person in their note, they said like, I'm not really good at that type of thing, but I know that you like it. So here's my favorite, like here's a poem I really love. And they copied out the whole poem, and it's quite a long poem, and it's a pretty poem too. And then they gave some commentary on the poem and like why they wanted to share it. For favorite snacks, I said Takis and sour candy. So they got me a Fiesta-sized bag of Takis and these cool gummies that are like build your own Martian basically, and then some Airheads Extremes. And then I listed like all of my favorite shows on it because that's a category. And so they took like memes from all my favorite shows and put them on here. So like Parks and Rec, New Girl, there's just like on this bag of Takis, there's just Schmidt yelling like, I swear to God, I will scream every last word of Les Mis, which I love. Also, it's Asexual Awareness Week and I'm ace, so they put a like happy asexual awareness week thing on it, which made me really happy. And then they used a wax seal on the letter, so it's a Ministry of Magic one, specifically because of the M for my name. Yeah, I'm really happy with the gifts I got. It was really thoughtful and like clear that like time and thought went into it, which is always like what matters to me about receiving a gift. Like this person could have just bought these snacks and I still would have been happy with that, don't get me wrong. The fact that they took the time to find things for my favorite shows that they thought would be funny and that I'd enjoy, and to tape them everywhere and to copy out this long poem and stuff just made me like really grateful. And also I happened to hear that the person who I'm gifting things to really enjoyed their gift tonight, which makes me super happy because I love giving gifts so much. I love spending money, but I feel incredibly guilty doing so. The only exception is when I'm buying gifts for other people. And so getting to buy gifts that I think somebody might like, or with a certain person in mind, that's always such a fun experience. So my friends and I just went to the Dollar Tree and like went ham, because especially when you have like a certain amount limit, both for your budget, but then also for like how much the gift can be per night in the exchange or something, the Dollar Tree is like the place to go. So we went to the Dollar Tree and went ham, and I loved putting together like little baskets of things for my person. So 1 out of 3 of the gifts down, 1 of the 6 shows down. This is 6 in sign language, I wasn't saying 3. Time for a good night, and a bunch of us hung out after, and then one of my really good friends helped me through some emotions that I was feeling after it all, which I was very grateful for. And now I'm going to go to bed, be ready for a new day tomorrow, and I don't have to wake up early, which is brilliant. It's now November 9th. The show closed on the 7th. It all went really well in spite of the craziness that we endured during Tech and Hell Week. So thank you so much for seeing this crazy part of the journey. Also exciting stuff, my parents came to see the last show. They surprised me and my sister by showing up, which was a very happy occasion. And it was the day after my mom's birthday. So go ahead and wish my mom a belated happy birthday in the comments down below. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and comment down below anything you want to. And subscribe for more reading, writing, and college lifestyle content. And until next time, bye humans, bye!